This video will go over and discuss creating recovery media for a new unit. When you buy a new computer these days, one of the things that it does not come with are your recovery disks. This contains your operating system and drivers for the unit. So it is important, in case you ever get a virus or if your hard drive failed, you would need these disks in order to put the machine back to its original state. Now be aware, this does not contain any data files, it's just your original state of the unit. So in order to do this, it's different for each machine. I'm going to do this on a Toshiba laptop, but the steps are pretty much the same for any unit. The first thing that you do want to do is make sure that you are plugged into an AC outlet, because the process does take an hour to an hour and a half to burn, and the process can take anywhere from 2 DVDs, and these are not CDs, you want to make sure that you use DVDs, and anywhere from 2 to 5. The Toshiba units will generally take 5 DVDs. As far as whether you want to use DVD minus Rs or plus Rs, it really doesn't matter. I generally will use DVD minus Rs. You do not want to use dual layer discs, and you generally do not want to use, rewritable discs. Some units will let you make your recovery discs onto a USB flash drive. However, my personal feeling is that you're probably better off just doing it on blank DVDs. So to start the process here, you've got 2 things that you can do. You can go to your start button, and if you go to programs, there generally will be a utility program for creating recovery disks. On a Toshiba, it's under My Toshiba, and then you would go to Recovery Media Creator, and when you click on that, it will bring you to the utility program right into it. The other thing that you can do is, if you can't, you should also get a pop-up window that would appear in the lower right hand corner of your screen as a warning message, and you can create it that way. Or if you go into the search bar that shows up also in the bottom right hand corner and just put in recovery media, it will generally find it and pop up a window too. So I'm doing that here as a demonstration. It may take a minute or two. At that point, your screen will come up to allow you to create your discs. In this case, it's telling me I need 5 blank DVDs, and so what you want to do is take your first disc, put it into your optical drive here, and once it's in your drive, you can go ahead and click the create button, and then just follow through the steps. Again, the whole process may take an hour to an hour and a half to burn. Make sure you label your discs once you do that, and then put them, I suggest that you put them in an envelope or something and store them wherever you keep your important computer papers and discs, so in the case that you ever need them, you'll have them. So at this point, it is beginning to create the first disc, so you would continue through all the way to the end, label them, and then put them aside. So that completes the process for creating recovery media on a new machine.